Hello, everyone. I'm Cerebral, and this is Cerebral Talks TV. And I wanted to share this video with you because it made me think about something that I have thought about before when it comes to being a business owner that is Black. And basically, the question I have is, should you hide your race when it comes to your business? Because unfortunately, there are people out there who will not buy from you because they find out that you are Black, which is absolutely ridiculous. And not everyone does this, but there are a number of people who do this. And this is not the first time that I've heard about this anxiety, the hiding your face. You know, when you go on a business page and it says about the business and you'll see a picture of the owner, the story of how they got their company started, stuff like that. So I'm going to share something right now. This beautiful woman, she is one of the only Black women in New York City that is a jeweler. Okay, she goes to the jewelry, the diamond district. Her jewelry, I'm I'm just gonna be quiet for right now. Okay, I'm gonna show you some of her pieces. This woman is making money, fine jewelry, real diamonds, and she's one of the very few Black women jewelers. This is absolutely amazing to me just to see this. This is incredible. But after Trump won, she had a client who had been purchasing from her. You're not going to believe this. Unfortunately, things like this happen. Everyone doesn't operate like this, but this is a sad thing that happened. Listen to what happened from her client, her racist client that claims to not know that she was Black. Listen to this.
Not really sure why people don't know this, but I am Black. I said I'd never talk about a client online, but I am going to tell this story. For the past 8 years, I've owned a fine jewelry company in New York City, and this client has spent a lot of money on our website over the course of several orders. She's always wrote us 5-star reviews. She's always been really kind, and we had a really good relationship. So one day she sends me an email and says, "Jennifer, are you a Black-owned business?" And I said, "Yeah, we're a proud Black-owned business." This woman became so enraged. She started firing off all these crazy emails saying that she felt deceived by me, and had she known I was Black, she never would have ordered from me, and her Lord and Savior, Donald J. Trump, is gonna come get me, and like all this crazy stuff. And of course, she wanted to return everything she's ever purchased from me, and all of her stuff was purchased months ago. It's out of the return policy. She's keeping it. So when I told her that, she went on Facebook and started again saying all this crazy stuff, how Donald J. Trump is going to save her, and, you know, the conservatives, like all this crazy stuff. So I blocked her. But the main message was that she was so deceived by my Blackness that she will never purchase from me again, which is totally fine. If people don't want to buy from me or follow me or support my business because I'm Black, then there's really nothing I can do with it. So I did take Kathy's money and I went to Chanel and I bought this bag. So thank you so much, Kathy, for the purse. And for anyone that's deceived by my Blackness, I'm sorry you were too stupid to know I was Black.
This is absolutely sad as I don't know what, and I don't believe she didn't know this because on one of the photos on her website, well, maybe she thought it was a model. It was clearly a woman with melanin, even though her face wasn't showing. It's just amazing. She felt the need to ask, to question her and ask her, are you Black? Are you Black, Jennifer? Now that, I mean, you've been purchasing from her, but all of a sudden, oh, well, my Lord and Savior Trump is going to do this. This woman is, well, she's obviously racist, and it appears that she's sort of wacko, mentally ill. But you know what? She's doing good. She's going to continue to have clients. Now, I'm going to share her TikTok in the comment section so you can see her original video. I always like to give credit to the creator. And her website is on TikTok. You can go to her website where her jewelry is. So let's look a little bit at some of her jewelry real quick. I mean, this woman is the truth. Basically $1,000 for the bracelets. Her earrings are $224. Her diamond ring is basically, I'm just going to just say basically $1,000, right? Okay, so she's not playing. This woman is a serious jeweler. She's making her money. She has her beautiful professional website. Okay, she has this ruby diamond lock, $935. 14 karat emerald pearl shaped diamond earrings, $935. 14 karat diamond and pink sapphire heart eternity band, $3,450. $50. Okay. So here's one of the pictures. I'm not sure if it's, I don't think that's her modeling, it's someone else, but you know, if you're on her website, all right. Maybe this is why she asked her that. She saw that photo like, let me inquire a little bit more. This necklace is $385. The 14 karat diamond mama necklace is $895. This 14 karat gold pearl diamond star charm is $325. So as we can see, she is serious about her business and she is making some money. Okay, she lives a pretty fabulous life and she's going to be okay. That woman, that client can go somewhere. Go somewhere. Okay, she said, I treated myself to a Chanel purse. So I was a little bit curious even more because I've never seen a black woman jeweler before and in New York City. So I wanted to just look at a day in her life, which she shares on her TikTok page. Let's just look a little bit more before we get more into it.
Day in the life as one of the only black girls in the diamond district. So my morning started off with me looking for fluorescence in these Melly diamonds. I'm making an engagement ring. I sourced the hexagon diamond that's going in the center. I think this is so beautiful. We are melting down some gold today, so I'm bringing it to the gold refinery. They have to test each piece one by one in this machine. It takes forever, but at the end I do get paid in cash. We are packing some orders. Look how cute these charms are, and that concludes my day. Day in the life of one of the only black girls in the diamond district. So I started my morning off looking at some emeralds when I heard a noise outside, and you know, there's always something going on in the diamond district, whether it be a fight, people throwing money, always some riffraff. And then I approved the wax for a new design that we're doing, and also sourced a radiant cut diamond for an engagement ring. Then I headed over to Sweet Green. I might have to gatekeep this location because they make the best salmon miso bowl. Oh my god. Then I steamed out a ring from the 80s for a good customer of ours, packed some orders. It was a very busy day, and then I headed home. Day in the life of a New York City jeweler. So we have a ton of orders going out today, including this beautiful Vote necklace that's available for purchase. I have linked it. I stopped by our storage unit. It is so scary in here because it is pitch black, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. These boxes are so heavy. It's a pain in the ass to bring to the office. I made this beautiful diamond eternity band for a client. I stopped for some sushi for lunch before heading home, and that concludes my day. Follow for more videos. Come to work with me in the New York City Diamond District. So of course this morning starts off with some razzle dazzle as usual, but I head to the office to see this beautiful engagement ring that we made for a client. Of course it's custom and we work with all shapes, all sizes, all budgets, lab and natural. I headed over to Fashion File to sell some purses before heading back to the office to make this gold nugget. I'll show in the next video how I made this gold nugget, so make sure you follow for that. We have these diamond tennis bracelets that are going out. These have been flying off the website along with these diamond studs, and that concludes my day. Follow for more videos about the Diamond District.
I absolutely love to see it. And she said that was, you know, these bracelets were flying off her website, $1,000 flying off her website. So she is doing amazing. I find her to be an absolute inspiration. How many black women can you say you've seen that's a jeweler selling? I mean, it's just, you just don't see it that much in New York City. I have been to the jewelry district around the diamond. Maybe it's called the same thing, but I was calling it the jewelry district. And some of the stores you can't get in there. If you don't have the license and everything like that, they won't let you in. But there's a ton of them that will let you in. And this is where people go to buy the jewelry for their stores. You will get a pack. I think it was $12 and $12 or $6. I think it was $6 one store I went into, and they had 12 earrings, the same earrings in a row of different colors of the same style, just different colors. And I think it was $6. I think $6 for 12, which is amazing. And you see so much. That's where everybody goes for their businesses. And there was a lot of them that you could just walk into. And the jewelry is absolutely incredible. Okay, but that was costume jewelry that I was looking at. This woman is selling the real deal diamonds and gold. You saw the $3,000 rings and everything. And I love to see black women doing this, being in the fashion industry, the beauty industry, the jewelry industry. I'm just amazed. So check out her TikTok, okay? Check out more of her videos. She's inspirational, but it's amazing that this woman felt the need. I'm not going to buy from you. Oh, you're black? if I had known that, I wouldn't have. I mean, you know what? Sometimes I guess it can be good for someone to just be upfront. Okay, oh, you didn't want to support me if it was a black owned, black woman owned business. You can take your money somewhere else. I have plenty of other people who will shop from me and make my money. Like she said, I treated myself and got my purse or whatever. But I'm sure it was still shocking and hurtful when you hear people honestly talk like this and think like this. It's just incredible. And I've had something, it wasn't exactly like that, but someone making it very clear to me that they had a problem. You know what I'm talking about. It was something that's a whole different video. But when it comes to business, the big question is, do you feel that you should show your face? Do you feel your company would be more successful if they don't know what your race is? Because unfortunately, there are people who will not buy from you because you are black. Is it better? If I had a business, I want my business money. I'm not going to turn away money. And I want all women to buy what I'm selling. If I'm selling purses and jewelry, it doesn't matter what race they are. Of course, I would have advertisements. My models would be diverse because the people that buy from me are diverse and should be represented. That's how I feel it should be with business, especially you're trying to make money. I wouldn't want to exclude other races of people from buying from me, but not everybody feels like that. But do you feel that you should show your face, on your website? Here's our story and a picture of you. Do you feel you should name something it sounds very ethnic to where, it's very obvious you're probably black owned? And do you think that's going to hurt you with business? Do you want to only sell your products to black women or black men and women? Do you think that it's better to not make it obvious that you were black, so you don't have something like this happen? Someone's been spending thousands of dollars from you, and then all of a sudden they find out, oh, you're black, and they don't want to purchase from you. Some people are going to say integrity, or it doesn't matter, I'm black and I'm proud. And then other people might feel, you know what, I want money from any group, it doesn't matter. And maybe it's safer for me just not to advertise that I'm black. I actually heard about in China a few years ago that they were hiring random white men on the street to pretend to be the CEO or the boss of their company when doing like Zoom or some type of commercial, not Zoom, but like a marketing campaign or something like that, so that people would think a white man was running it because maybe they were going through some racism or something. They felt that's what they had to do. Let me know in the comment section. This is a pretty short video. How do you feel? I mean, this is not as rare as you think. I know a black man, whose boss told him if Obama wins, he was firing everyone. And when Obama won, he did in fact fire him. So, and basically the story I wasn't going to talk about. There was a guy I was talking to who was white. I was a teenager, and his mother, I mean, I don't know how, I never really talked to her, but I guess she knew that he liked black girls. And I'd asked if he was home, and she said he wasn't there. She thought I hung up the phone, and she called me a black bee with such anger and just nastiness in her voice, like she wanted to hurt me. I don't know if she knew I was still on the phone or not, but she said it, and I was a teenager. She said she said, she didn't say this. She said black bee, the whole bee, and nasty. That was what happened to me when I was a teenager. So yes, I have experienced things like this before. So let us know in the comment section. Do you feel that it's bad for business to advertise and make it obvious that it's a black owned business? Do you want everyone to purchase from you? Do you feel you need to hide that? Which is a shame, but let us know in the comments section. Some of you have businesses who follow me. Tell us your experiences, and does this matter to you? Or have you hid who you are because of stuff like this? So let us know. You all take care. I thank you so much for joining me And I can't wait to read your comments about this. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. And I mean, not everyone feels this way, but there are people like this. This is the sad part of our world. You have different people who are not racist, and you do have people who are. And things like this does happen, unfortunately. But let us know what you think.